Number 8 Iowa State wins basketball, lost to unranked Northern Iowa 87-75. Northern Iowa was not even receiving votes. Iowa State was favored by 10.5. So what exactly happened, you ask? I go into detail, and I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. So Iowa State was actually up in this game at halftime, 44-41. Second half, Northern Iowa scored 46 points. 23 in the third and fourth quarters, and Iowa State scored 31 points in the second half. Simply put, Iowa State could not stop Northern Iowa. But the stats does reflect that as well, and you'll know why. Iowa State did not shoot the ball bad in this game. 45.2% from the field on 62 attempts. They made it 30 threes on 24 attempts. 73.3% on free throws on 15 attempts. 38 rebounds. 10 of those offensive. 19 assists. 2 steals. 4 blocks. 14 turnovers. 18 fouls. Only 5 bench points. Nobody else scored 6 or more points in this game. They only had 4 double-digit scores combined literally for 70 points. Now, Northern Iowa only had like 10 bench points. 3 plus 2, that's 5 plus another 5. That's 5. That's 10 right there. And they only had 2 double-digit scores combined for 58 points, including Maya McDermott, who had 37 points on 14 for 21 shooting, 3 for 4 on threes, and made all 6 free throws. And Kaba Laube, Laube, and I apologize if I butchered that. 21 points on 5 for 9 shooting, including 5 for 7 from the 3-point line, and 6 for 6 on free throws. Yeah, you cannot stop either one of those two. And they had 2 other players that scored 6 or more points in this game that combined for 17. 9 plus 8. And Northern Iowa shot better than Iowa State. 49.2% from the field on 61 attempts. So they took one less shot. They were more effective, as you could tell. They made more threes as well. 48% from the 3-point line on 25 attempts. 83.3% on free throws on 18 attempts. 31 rebounds, 5 of those offensive. Yeah, they got beat on the glass, but it didn't matter at the end of the day, as you could tell. 14 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, 7 turnovers. Whenever you turn the ball over less than your opponent, you have a good chance of winning. And 19 fouls. So what are these two teams? I'm going to go over like some other stats in this game, like points on turnovers, which favored Northern Iowa 14-5. In terms of like fast break points, it favored Northern Iowa 15-14, and points in the paint favor Northern Iowa 24-22. So what are these two teams going to have going for it? And I expect Iowa State to be out of the top 10 after this loss here. You cannot tell me they're a top 10 team now because of this. So on Sunday, you do have Drake at home on November 24th. Then you got the Fort Myers Tip-Off Island Division, and you're going to play 2 games, and the first game is against number 1 South Carolina. I'm sorry, I'm going to just call it the way it is. South Carolina's going to beat you until they prove me otherwise. Prove me wrong otherwise. South Carolina's just a better team. And that's on November 28th. November 30th, you do have Middle Tennessee State, which you cannot sleep on, by the way. It's just telling the truth. And there's 2 other games I'm going to go over in December, and those would be Upstate, South Carolina, and Upstate, which you should win that game. Then again, you did lose to Northern Iowa, but Northern Iowa is better record-wise than the opponent just mentioned. And you do have Central Michigan at home on December 8th. Yeah, the game before is December 3rd. And of course, there's a Iowa Corn Cyhawks series on December 11th. If I want to extend it out to Iowa, who is like our receiving votes team right now, we're going to have to wait and see what happens between now and then. Now, Northern Iowa, I have to think you're going to get some votes, at least. Matter of, are you going to be ranked or not? I don't know. We'll just see. You do have the Paradise Jam Island Division. and you have 3 games in 3 days from January 28th through the 30th. The 28th is against Auburn. Well, if you could beat this Iowa State team, you could certainly beat them. Same thing goes for Kansas on November 29th. And November 30th, you got Pitt. I mean, if you could beat a top 10 team, you should beat all those teams in theory. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So 2 other games are going to go over. Like, those are in December. December 7th, you got Creighton at home. You got South Dakota at home on December 10th. And we're going to have to wait and see what happens to both these teams. And I expect Iowa State, like I said, to drop from the rankings. It's a matter of how much will they drop. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later on the road to 7 subscribers. Ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. Somebody might have to, of course, like a video, comment video. It really helps YouTube algorithm so more people can see it. Sharing the videos help as well so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button and ring the notification bell as well.